Hi Chris, how are you? You alright Chris? Hang on, have I got the sound right here? Oh yeah, you can hear me okay then. Just making sure you could hear me, mate, because I wasn't sure. It had been fiddling around with some of the settings, like so. How are you, mate, anyway? Let me pull over and I'm going to make the truck have a sleep. I see you went to or you saw a particularly nice Audi the other day, which was quite nice, that red one. That was rather nice. See if I can find my spot for sleeping, because it's dark and I might as well start a job in the light. Turn the engine off. Do a rest. How's the streaming going anyway? Oh, of course, yeah, you got your thing, didn't you? So, yeah, that's good news. That is good news. See if I can do a bit of Cupid's Express. Browse contracts. I don't want to be doing 1100 mile this time of night. What have we got here? 310 mile, that'll do for the minute. Yeah, so you got your first couple of subs, that's good news. Yeah. I know they did a where's my why am I not seeing my, oh there it is. Yeah, they did a like Q&A with some of the quick Twitch staff earlier. I didn't quite catch it all, so I don't know half what they were talking about. There were some people asking for some different features, and the guy that was doing all the work towards the features, virtually everything anyone said was, well, yeah, it's a nice idea sort of thing, but you could tell he wasn't even interested. You know, he didn't want to listen to anybody's ideas. And I thought that is so out of order. It was almost as soon as they'd asked for it, it was, oh yeah, good idea, but it won't work. We can't do that. We can't do this. And you think to yourself, you're not even trying to do your job, pal. You know? Whereas, to be fair, the guy who's in charge, I think his name's Dan, I can't remember, offhand, he was actually giving some reasonable input to what people were asking, stuff like that, or at least reasonable answers, you know? Because this guy wasn't even giving what I felt like were reasonable answers. Alright. Alexa, turn off living room light.
Okay.
No, well, not when he's supposed to be in a job of sort of trying to create what people want, you know. I want to watch the whole thing though before I sort of say too much. But that just struck me as being really wrong. My love. But yeah, I shall go back and watch the whole thing because I think there was some quite important stuff they said before I got there that I caught the back end of, to do with subs and what they were doing with doing price reductions on subs and stuff. You know, sometimes they do events whereby whereby they do cheaper subs. Like September they did it, where they, if you bought 5 subs for somebody or something, they give you a certain amount of subs and things like that. Things like that are good, but I must admit, something I wondered about what they would do maybe is to start giving people who are content creators and are obviously trying to get on a bit, give them a reduced price sub for other streamers, or even a reduced price sub to give to their own like group, if you know what I mean. Say for instance I wanted to give one to my mod, one of my mods or whatever, to get a reduced price one for those, would be a good idea. Unfortunately I didn't get a chance to suggest it, but yeah, that's something I wondered about they might be able to do, because that would help people to possibly grow their own channel a little bit. I mean, obviously there was discussion about how people would how they're looking into people being able to grow their own channels anyway. In other words, how they were suggesting about people doing streams with each other. Like, I don't know if you've seen it, but like now you're a affiliate, I think you and I could do a stream together if we were streaming the same game or something like that, which obviously then we would both get a certain amount of viewers involved, depending on what we were playing and that sort of thing. And it would be, some would be people that you know or you have got to follow you, and some would be people I've got to follow me. Yeah, so I mean that's the idea, that you can, I mean obviously because you're currently on Xbox it probably works a different way, but on PC it's slightly different, but you can't be far before you get in your PC now anyway. You were saying it was coming on its way. Do you know anything about the specs of the PC you're getting? Right, okay. Because I'm going to say, if it's got onboard graphics and not a separate graphics card, I have got a 970 GTX 970 here you can use, not a problem. that'll work for you for a while. Yeah, see, very compact often means it doesn't have a graphics card in. Hi Jazz, how are you? Let me... Why on earth is it decoupling? I must admit, I did spot you in the Twitch address they did earlier, Jazz, but there was no way I would have been able to say hello because the chat was moving so fast. Sorry, what's that cool as hell? Oh, that's Frosty Tools, yeah. I can show you how to set that up, that's easy. When you get your PC. Yeah, there's also, you can get it to do like little updates on the stream. So like, for instance, if you and I have been talking about you streaming, that sort of thing, in 20 minutes or whatever, it can come up and say, we chat about streaming and all this sort of thing for other people who've only just joined the stream, so they can get an update on what's going on. So it's pretty good in that respect. Can't remember if I turned that on or not. I don't know if you've ever been to Jazz's stream, Chris, but she's a singer and a very good one at that, actually, to be honest. And I often enjoy sitting in her stream and listening. Sounds like I've got indicators running. That's... Still have. Mind you, I think quite often you'll be in bed by the time Jazz starts, because quite often she's on quite late, because obviously she's not in the UK. Don't actually know the name of the city or village near you, Jazz, but you're in Brazil, aren't you? If I remember correctly. Yeah, it takes a bit of effort sometimes, but I've got it going. I've also gone back to a single-sized screen for streaming-wise, although I still have the triple screen set up, because people who were on phones and stuff were complaining that they just couldn't see a thing, which is understandable. It was bad enough on a single screen with a triple screen on a full-size screen, let alone a phone. So I still get the triple screen though. What I might do is I might set up a camera up behind me, so as people can still see the triple screen if they want to. It'll just probably cover where currently the maps are, or the navigation or what have you. On your screen it would cover that. So oh no, you start when you've got time, Jazz. I know you run a busy life. I'm just explaining to Chris that he may not see you too much, because he usually goes to bed early because he works early. So it's just until recently I've been awake at all sorts of stupid times, but I'm trying to get my body clock back into normal time. It's a classic. Sung by the Pogues, but it was actually written by Kirsty MacColl's father, who's obviously another famous Irish singer. But yeah, brilliant record. Difficult for me to hug you while I'm driving along, Jazz, I'm afraid, but I must admit, some of them, the way the different voice tones they give, they're brilliant, really are. Yeah. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Well, I must admit, I've now got my screen above for my chat. So, providing I'm not trying to type, I do pretty well. But it's only if I try and type, I tend to screw up some. Yeah, that's when I go off the road. But oh yeah, got a fold around this one. Dirty old town. Seeing that actually, Chris, have you set your YouTube up yet, mate? Got all your channels set up and everything? Lovely, thank you. I'll try and catch you when you're next on, Jazz. It's like I say, I've been trying to get my body clock back to normal timing because I'm fed up of falling asleep during the day. So yeah, got to try and sort it out. Okay, when you do, Chris, if you want to put any VODs or anything up on YouTube that you've done, I don't know, do you keep your VODs or not, or don't even know if you can from an Xbox. Obviously it's never really something I've really thought about because I don't have one. Right, okay, but that's not oh, the Xbox won't either. Okay, fine, yeah. I didn't know if you could from Xbox. Because obviously I've never used one. But I was just going to say, if it saved them onto your Twitch, we could have put them across onto YouTube on my PC. So, is that not working tonight? Because you put that in earlier, didn't you? Hang on a minute. Give me a second, mate. Something screwy. Because that should be showing. Let's take the out. Give me a second. Where's that then? Just looking for the app for it. It doesn't appear to have started when I started the PC. I just can't remember the name of it either. Oh, that's annoying. Can't find it. No, it's not you, mate. It's me, probably. Let's see if I can bring my desktop up. Right, let's see if it's on here. No, ain't Annoying thing is, normally it starts every time when I start the PC. Songify. That's it, Songify. See if we can see it now in the start menu. Hi Slam Cattle Wagon, sorry I was busy trying to sort something out on the PC side here and didn't see you pop in. Thank you for coming in. I'm just trying to sort out why I've got no song requests, and I should have. Where's my mouse gone now? There we go, there we go. Supposed to have started. Let's shut some other bits down. Right, one last try and then I'll go at it. And it'll have to be broke till tomorrow. No, still not doing it. I have to look into it tomorrow, Chris. I'll also send you your points back later on. When I stop driving, I should be able to do that, I think. But why it's not started, I don't know, because it starts every time I start the PC. So, yeah, a weird one. Anyway, yeah, speak to you soon, Chris. Take care, mate. Thanks for coming in. Always a pleasure. Ah, you're building another Kenwood. Kenwood? Kenworth. Kenwood's a bloody food mixer. I must admit, I generally drive Peterbilt. Just always have, I don't know why. But this one has got a modded engine in. It's a 2042 brake horsepower or something. So it'll pull anything really. Pull a building over if I wanted to, I guess, but yeah. I must admit, I've not really got any of the premium add-ons really. I've got I don't know where I picked up a Pista one from, one of the mods websites. I'm guessing it's an old version or something, I don't know, but to be honest, I haven't even messed with it. I don't think. Don't remember doing so anyway. But I must admit, some of them are very nice. I don't know the flat glass W9, I must admit. But no, what I was trying to fix is normally for 200 points you can choose a song, or you can if you're a subscriber, you can do it free. I think I set that up. But it's 200 channel points anyway, which is nothing really if you watch for a while. But for some reason it wasn't working tonight. I think the app for it hadn't started for some reason. And I know I'd restarted the PC just before I started streaming, so I have to look into it. Probably it's lost its Twitch connection or something stupid, as they do. The truck I'm driving is one I put did the paint for. I've got a trailer to go with it. It's based on the Iron Maiden Trooper beer name, because obviously you can use logos from the Trooper beer and also the Iron Maiden logos together, because they're both on the bottle. And being an Iron Maiden fan, have been for many, many years, it seemed a no-brainer. Yeah, yeah. I was saying to my wife how he's been flying Air Force One, obviously, but he's also a commercial pilot, and he was telling a few stories of when he was a commercial pilot, which were quite interesting. I sort of think about them. So. Yeah, he's a man of many talents, not just the flying and everything, but he's also a fencer, isn't he? Oh, it looks like it was in there. Yeah, he's done fenced for England, I think I read somewhere. Which is all good. Why aren't you accepting me pressing which key? Really? That's rather easy. Go for the most difficult one, it puts one straight in front of me. Yeah, so once that's come out, I'll show you the outside of the truck. How come it didn't take that out? That's just I was still under it. So yeah, there's the let me turn it round a wrong way. So it's got the Trooper logo on the side of it. The trailer has got that same Trooper logo in the middle, and then it's got two crossed bottles either side of it. Looks quite nice when it's all up together. I have actually got a couple of others I've done. One is for I drive for a VTC called OTR. I don't know if you know them. And basically I've started making one for that, because although they use set colours for the VTC, I wanted something a bit different. So I've made something with the colours that go with the spinning OTR logo I've got on top of my left hand top of my screen. And I've got to make a trailer to go with it now, but time has been of the essence, unfortunately. Right, let's see if we got another job up. External contracts. Only want a short one again. 713, that'll do. Not too far. What, an hour drive, something like that. Right, let's go and where's me truck then? Where's me map up? It's saying 0. Oh, it's here. Okay. Better back off then. Around the other side of the building. Right, off to Price. why this is sitting at max 30 FPS tonight. Should be doing 60. Usually does 60. Actually, you can answer a question for me. Obviously, I've never been to the States, so I heard that you're allowed to turn right on red. Is that in all states, or is that just certain states? Or right, yeah, but that's on all states, is it, or just certain states? Because I know some states have different rules. Yeah, I know certain things they do that with, don't they? I'm learning a little bit about the the American way, but some of it's a bit confusing. One day I'd like to make my way out there, see my family who are out there. one of my favourite all-time songs is. Oh, Slan, by the way, are you accepting donations to Andrew on your bit, or are you only accepting bits? Or is there a site that I can donate to if I want to? If you would please, yeah. Yeah, because I'd like to do something about it later in the month, like. Because obviously I feel, oh bum, I've gone the wrong way, because I wasn't concentrating. I feel that direct donation would mean more of the money I give will go to him rather than bits, because obviously Twitch can take their bit out of that. So oh, wrong way. Oh well, no one's coming the other way, so it doesn't matter. Oh, hi King Cobra, how are you? I've had I've had a week or so of really bad stomach pains, so I've been off unfortunately. But a bit of self-care's lessened it off a bit, so I'm back driving for a bit. Thought I was going to have to end up in the hospital last week, so I managed to stay out. Off that soap. Oh, bugger. That's better. It's an old issue, unfortunately. That has reared its ugly head again. Basically, I had a stomach lining perforation somehow, going back don't know, last May, June sort of time. Why are my hands going? So, yeah, basically, now why's that turning them off? For some reason my hazards won't turn off. Got them finally. And my beacon's on, which I didn't think it should be. Yeah, so basically it's an old one which has come back to bite me on the bum basically. I'm just hoping that I don't end up in hospital with it, but I will eventually, I know. Fact to life, but that does come up now then. Yeah, thank you, mate. To be honest, normally all I want to do is drink milk and lay down to sort of sleep and not feel the pain like. But yeah. But luckily, with a bit of self-care this past week, avoiding spicy foods and that sort of thing, I'm feeling a lot better than I was last week. So, anyway, enough of my mithering and moaning. How are you, sir? Yep. It's a case of making yourself do these things sometimes, isn't it? But when you can't, you can't. That's all there is to it. I know how it feels being stuck inside all the time, mate. I know that one. I don't go out very often. I do try to get out, but it doesn't always happen that way. So I know how it feels. That's part of the reason I started streaming, to be honest. I'd stopped playing one of the games I used to play an awful lot. When I say an awful lot, I mean I would spend 8 hours a day at least on this game with two really good friends of mine who I'd been playing the game for 5 or 6 years with. But that sort of fizzled out because me and one of the other guys have lost interest in the game, to be honest. We've just got to the stage where we're all played out. And I thought, what am I going to do? I had decided I was going to start streaming before then, but I decided to play more cheeseburgers. Ooh, I must admit, I cooked dinner tonight. We had like a Moroccan style casserole I made. Beef. I say casserole, more of a stew, but either way you take it. Just lots of veggies and a bit of beef chucked in. So yeah, and I did manage to eat it, which was pleasing, without pain. So yeah, that was a winner chicken, well, beef dinner. So yeah, I must admit I do like to cook my own burgers as well. Like, I've actually got some pork and beef mix in the freezer that I'm going to take out and make burgers with, because it's 20% fat mix, so should be nice and juicy, because I don't put any additives in them, apart from onion or whatever. Yeah, I just put onion, spices. I don't put any breadcrumbs or anything like that. So yeah, that's it. Yeah. I mean, the thing is that I've done it with 5% mince, meaning 5% fat, and they just come out so dry. They're healthy, no doubt about that, but they're so bloody dry. You end up chewing it for a week. Yeah, literally meat, a bit of egg, onion, and that's it. Almond spices, of course. Seasoning. Gotta have a bit of seasoning in them. If I'm feeling up to it tomorrow, I might make some pies. I've got some pastry I bought, puff pastry I bought. So I might make a few cheese and potato pies or cheese and onion pies or something like that. I also bought some phyllo pastry, so I may do some spring rolls, because I've got some Chinese stir-fry vegetable packs I can make stir-fry up with, and just make some fillings for the spring rolls. So, well, basically it's stir-fried vegetables, and you can put all sorts into them, but you can either make them vegetarian, which is you just put the vegetables in with a sort of little bit of a sauce in, or you can make them with chicken, prawns, beef, no matter what you want. Just put something in it meat-wise, and then you roll them up with the phyllo, and then you can bake them in the phyllo. Not the traditional way. Traditional way would be to deep fry them. I don't deep fry anything, so I would air fry them rather than deep fry them. So, and then basically, because the phyllo pastry is very much like the outside of a spring roll, it comes up like very crispy, and as you bite into the vegetables and the meat. Very nice, actually. Just got to roll them up. Roll them very similar to the way you would roll a wrap for a burrito or whatever. Make sure you tuck it under. To encapsulate the filling. You don't want your filling slipping out everywhere, do you? I would probably pop some, because I make a very basic Chinese sauce that I saw, I'm trying to think of his name now. Very famous Chinese chef, and I can't think of his name. Make, and basically it's a little bit of oyster sauce, soy sauce, sugar, trying to think, I think you put 5 spice in it. I don't normally. A little bit of white wine vinegar or mirin if you've got it, and water, and then thicken it with a bit of corn flour. Makes a really, really nice, Chinese style. Is it, like I say, it's very simple. Ken Hom was the chef. I couldn't think of his name for a minute. And then obviously you make the vegetables just moist with it. You don't want it too wet, otherwise when you get in the wrapper it's just going to go soggy. yeah, it'd be nice when they're done, because I could even freeze it for you. Not sure how many sheets of phyllo I've got. I have to look when it comes to it. Our local fish and chip shop, which is also owned by Chinese people, used to do some of the best spring rolls. They really did. They'd be as thick as your wrist, and filled with prawns, chicken, char siu pork, little bits of beef, all sorts. Really, really tasty. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, well, you only ever stir fry very, very quickly. So, yeah. Yeah, you got to have a bit of bite left to your veg. Nothing worse than soggy veg. I think this might have to be my last run tonight. Only done an hour and a half, but I'm tired tonight. Got another 13 minutes driving, but starting to yawn. Mind you, it is almost 1 o'clock, so didn't start till late tonight, so. Well, it will be almost 1 o'clock when I get finished. But I am planning on doing another stream tomorrow night. A bit longer. Get on a bit earlier. My dad had the 45 Sinclair. That's one of the kid growing up. we go. we gonna do? Not too tight. No, too tight. That's come out of me. Well, that's me for tonight, folks. Thank you for the company, and I shall be back again tomorrow. Hopefully a bit earlier than tonight. Try and get some real miles in tomorrow. So, yeah. Bid you all a good night, and take care. Thank you, Slam. Yeah, I appreciate that. And I hope to catch you soon.